It's me again. Okay, so I had this brilliant idea. And here I go with giant scoops of goop again. I'm gonna have to get another container. Look at this. Okay, it's getting sad. I can go through goop faster than anybody I know, but I'm always making something out of it. Okay, so this is my idea for this goop. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add tea tree oil to this goop. Okay, and the reason I'm going to add tea tree oil to this goop is because tea tree oil is antiseptic, antifungal, and well, look it up. Tea tree oil benefits, or I don't know. There's lots of things that you can look up in relation to tea tree oil. Um, they actually made a product called Melaleuca for a while, and a friend of mine, I think this was back in, oh heck, it would have had to have been the late 90s, mid to late 90s. Anyway, it's called Melaleuca. And I thought it was an excellent product. But they had like a counter cleaner that you could spray on the counter. It was made with a product very similar to Goop, mixed with, some tea tree oil. And I thought, I'm going to mix Goop and tea tree oil together. Cost wise, I mean, this is much more cost effective than buying something else. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Let me pause this a second. I'm going to mix this together. Okay, it didn't change the texture much. What I'm going to do now, I need to get me a towel. Let's find a clean towel. I'll use one of my cleaning rags that's been washed. That'll work. Okay. Now, I'm going to just pause a second and see what this is like. Okay. You can see a little bit of, I guess you have to ignore all the dings, screwdrivers, hammers. Anyway, you can see that I have this on my hands. It doesn't feel greasy. It might look greasy, and that's probably because my hands are just so dry and so beat up. I'll show you my better hand. How about that? There's my nice hand. That's my left hand. It's only a helper. Well, sometimes. Anyway, I think really all somebody would have to do is have somebody with a lab and test that. But I will bet you, having used products that have antiseptic value to them, that had tea tree in it, and some of the Melaleuca products from back in the 90s, I think I got enough in there. Now, how much did I put in there? I don't know. This bottle was nearly full. I'm going to go with probably put a good couple of teaspoons in there. And then this is let's see how accurate we can be, because I'm always so accurate, huh? Yeah, right. Okay, does it say the size on this little bugger? Oh, come on, it's got to be on there somewhere, doesn't it? Oh, for heaven's sakes. It is 9.5 ounces, 280 mLs. Okay, and it's probably, let's see if we can smooth this down a little bit. I'm going to go with half full. So we're looking at, what, 140 mLs. And then a couple of teaspoons of tea tree oil. I would feel really confident using this to sanitize my hands if I were in a situation where I felt like I needed to clean and sanitize my hands. I would feel pretty confident using this. Now, I don't feel confident at all using hand sanitizer. See that stuff up there? I don't feel confident at all with that stuff. And why? Because it evaporates. Yeah, it evaporates. And it takes the oils right out of your skin. And what else does it do? Okay, let me tell you what else it does. It causes your skin to dry out. When your skin dries out, what does it do? Well, mine, especially mine, cracks. When you have a crack in your skin, it's more dangerous to have a crack in your skin because that is your barrier. That's your protective barrier. Once there's a crack, a chink in the armor, germs can penetrate and just be right in there, okay? So the benefit to having something that will sanitize your hands without drying them is that you're not going to have that chink in the armor. And so you're going to have the ability to sanitize your hands without damaging your skin, which will lead to harboring bacteria or having bacteria actually enter your bloodstream through things like that. Yeah. Now, what else is this going to... Well, let's say that you got a cut or something. You've got the antiseptic properties of the Melaleuca, the tea tree oil right there. Okay? So I could just go on and on and on. I would say that at this point with this Melaleuca in here, if you were to wipe off a surface, such as this countertop, let me show you what it's going to do. Let's see if we can see. Okay, can you see the shine? Watch. It's going like this. Where's that towel I just had? Okay. Let's just polish this in here. It's going to not only clean it, but it is going to leave a shine. So you can see that. And I would say if I went over this whole thing and I buffed it in there really good, I would have a nice shine. It would clean it and disinfect it. I feel pretty confident about that statement. It'd be nice to be... I love the way my son brushes his teeth. It would be nice to have a laboratory so you could actually test how effective it is at killing germs on a surface. But like I said, I feel pretty confident about this. So I'm going to put the lid on this and I'm actually going to put this in my car. Now, if you put it in a warm place, Goop is going to act like coconut oil. It has a melting point, and I don't really know what that temperature is, but I'm going to go with it's very similar to coconut oil, and coconut oil I believe is, well, you can get a higher temp coconut oil, but it's like around 72 or 78. I have coconut oil. Let's see. Do I have any sitting out on the counter? Yeah, I do. Let's look and see what the melting point of this is. If I can see it. I make my own soap, so I've always got this. This is my bath bombs, soaps. I make cleaners. Okay, let's see what's the melting point. 75, or can you see that? 75 really has a similar melting point. Okay, so if it's by something warm, like in your car, it's gonna melt. But what I'm actually gonna do with this is take it to work with me and keep it in the little room where I kind of keep all my stuff when I work. And since I work at a veterinarian's office, I get lots of yucky things on my hands, and I wash them way, way, way too often. And I think this will eliminate maybe some of the damage that you see to my hands and allow me to have a way of cleaning my hands that is not going to, and actually effectively cleaning my hands, that's not going to damage them as badly. All right. So I will update you as I have information on this, but for now, this is my new go-to hand sanitizer. And if anybody would care to tell me how much it takes to be effective as far as the tea tree oil and the antiseptic type properties, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Have a great day.